we were all very disappointed you didn't run the marathon in Beijing. Have you any regrets? And will we see you in 2012 in the marathon? Because only 2 men have ever won gold in the marathon and 10K. You'd be the third.
I don't regret that. Well, you know, one thing don't forget, you know, otherwise there is no sub 204. If I run, you know, just if there, if there is, a marathon in Beijing, would have been not, you know, that marathon record in Berlin, and I have, you know, just enough time to run a marathon. 2012, it's very soon.
You'll only be 39.
Doesn't matter. It's not the age actually. It's not just. It's like mentally. If you are, you know, just strong mentally, no problem. If people, you know, thinks, you know, just mentally, if they think, you know, just I'm too old or I have to retire, then they retire immediately. The time when they talk, it's not retired. You know, the time. The time when they put, you know, just like some athletes, you know, they made a mistake. You know, like they said, I will retire after Olympic Games. I will retire after this World Championship. These athletes, you know, they retire the time when they plan. And myself, you know, I don't plan to retire, but I don't plan to stop running. You know, just my plan, you know, 2012, then 2016. I don't know what it's. Yeah.
Yes. Next question.
My name's Kevin Wills. I'm a distance running coach from the Central Coast of New South Wales. I coach a lot of juniors. What's your advice to the young junior athletes of when they should start serious training? At what age?
Well, it depends. Really, here in Australia, athlete has to start, you know, just at the, beginning of another age, like, you know, 13, 12. If you come to my country, you know, just I start running, you know, when I was 3. Really, my life was, you know, just a kind of training. Doing, you know, things in the field, going to school. That's, you know, just a part of training. I didn't do that, you know, for running. Just I did that for schooling and helping my parents. Is there any kids in Australia, you know, just to walk at least, you know, 2 kilometers to school? Is there any?
My kids do, Haile.
Ah.
They do. They seriously do.
Ah, fantastic. Just because of you. And that's, you know, just the situation why, you know, the Kenyans and Ethiopians are good. And for long distance runner, they have to be gifted, which means, you know, just there is, you know, 2 options. For example, if you ask Mottram, training what he's doing and the training what I'm doing is different. He has to train hard and hard and harder. For me, maybe not like that. Of course, I'm doing, you know, just hard training, but from the beginning, I'm gifted. I start training, you know, when I was, as I told you, when I was 3 years old. But Mottram, he started training maybe when he was in school, like in a high school, or, you know, just maybe junior, elementary. That's the difference between Africa and here in Australia. In Australia, you know, just if you you know, just think about, you know, good long distance runner, you know, let them start from the age of 10 or something like that.
And yet, Haile, I think, Katherine, you didn't start training till you were about 26?
Myself?
Yes.
No. I started competing competitively when I was in class 5. That is, I was age 12, and I was able to represent my school whenever they have competition, athletic competitions. But internationally, I never competed until I was 21. But I never ran a marathon until I was 27.
Okay. And I think we've got a question for Craig from Daniel Green.
Hi. Just a question for Craig. Craig, this year you seem to put aside a lot of competitions and invest a lot of time and focus just on the Olympic Games 5K. Obviously didn't come off the way you would have planned. Looking back on this year, would you change what you did, or going forward in the future, will you try to spread a few more competitions in, even though still focusing on a major event?
Well, yes and no. I mean, hindsight's a wonderful thing, and if I could go back 6 months, then I probably would have done a few more races. But the plan that we came up with, Nick and I came up with earlier in the year, was to go without some races and focus on the training, and I believed in that, and as we know, it didn't work out. But that's sport, and that's why we all participate in it, because if we knew the outcome, no one would watch it and no one would do it. It's you know, it's a tough sport, it's the toughest sport in the world, and unfortunately for me it didn't come together on the day, but excuse me. Yeah, next year I think I probably will do a few more races. I don't know what they'll be yet, but I want to focus on the 5,000 at the Berlin World Championships, and we'll go from there.
In your preparation before some event, not necessarily a marathon, but some event, what do you do in maybe the last week?
Oh, for the preparation, the last week I'm doing only easier training. I'm not doing any more long training, because all the time before the the marathon, I'm starting from January, doing a long training every day. And in the month I'm doing 900 kilometers, but when I'm close to the race, in the last week, I'm going down many kilometers. I'm just doing one training a day, and I'm not doing any more intervals, and training is easier before the race.
So you were doing 900 kilometres in the months leading into the marathon?
In January and February, I'm doing 900 kilometers in the month.
Amazing. And how many sessions that last week? How many fast training sessions?
Training in the last week.
Yeah, how many
fast I'm not doing only Wednesday.
One.
Only one, yes. And I'm not doing long. I'm doing only the 400 meters.
Yes. How many?
10. That's all.
It's long enough, I think.
Not too much before the race. Not too much.
Right. And the other, Benita or Katherine?
Yeah. As Dita said, we always look forward to the tapering session, and I think every runner is always looking forward to that session, though sometimes it's quite hard, because the body has been used to run so hard and, with a lot of mileage. Sometimes it makes someone feel like you are getting stiff, and you just feel like you want to continue with your normal routine. But we have to taper, and when I taper, I normally kind of drop my mileage and run as easy as possible, and look forward to do like shorter distances, but in kind of steady pace, and make sure that I stretch a lot, and make sure that I get enough massage. And if I made a mistake, because everybody has made mistakes whenever they do something, but I've come to learn through my mistakes that I don't keep on repeating them, because I'm the one who suffer at the end. So I've learned to collect myself and make sure that I do what I'm supposed and when it is like to be done. So.